Even though it's really difficult to get marks from part A, but it's relatively easy in part B. The key point is whenever you know that their two triangles are similar or congruent, then you draw those two triangles in the same direction. If you don't draw the diagram, it's more difficult is because you have to flip the shape in your mind to find the corresponding sign. But if you find the corresponding size or angle by drawing on the paper like this, you already flip the triangle and it's easy to find out the corresponding size or corresponding angles. Now they say AB is 12, so we write down A to B is 12, which means that here we have 12 also. And then we have AE is 16, A to E 16. And then we have CD is 9, CE is 20. In part 1, we are asked to find AC, that means this side. It's obvious that we are going to use the property of similar triangle. 16 to AC should equal to 12 to 9 because we already draw in the same direction, so it's easy to build up this side to this side, this side to this side. That's why we just write down since triangle ABE similar to triangle CDA. You don't need to write down any reason here because they just ask you to find it out. You don't need to prove it. So don't write any reason, otherwise you may get wrong answer. So 16 to AC is equal to 12 to 9. 16 times 9 is equal to 12 AC, and finally AC is equal to 16 times 9 divided by 12. Then AC is equal to 12 after calculation. We already finished part B1, it's so simple. And then part B2. Our target is to determine triangle ACE, A to C to E. Is this triangle a right angle triangle or not right angle triangle? Don't forget that usually part B1 and B2 are connected. We already find out AC, so we should draw the line here. AC is equal to 12. And then to know whether it is right angle triangle, we can use the converse of Pythagoras theorem. We consider the shorter length square add together and then compare with the longer side square. See whether they are the same. If they are the same, then it is right angle triangle. If they are not the same, then it is not right angle triangle. So in B2, we are going to consider AE square plus AC square. You can't just directly say that they are the same because you don't know yet. You have to imagine that you didn't calculate it. So that's why you need to get the value of this part first. 16 square plus 12 square, then we get 400. After that, separately, we also consider another side. Compare with EC square, which is equal to 20 square here, is equal to 400. And then we have to write down our finding. It's not 400 equal to 400 is meaningless. The key point is the identity of that side. So AE square plus AC square is equal to EC square. That's our finding after calculation. Then we can draw the conclusion. Triangle ACE is a right angle triangle. I repeat once again, don't directly write down AE square plus AC square equal to EC square. You don't know yet. And you are going to separate them and calculate one by one. Don't write down they are equal in the first step.